steady go. And I'm wondering how old he was there.
I don't know.
He was probably...
He definitely sounds different. He sounds younger.
Yeah, I'm just going to have to Google it and see. Billy Idol. So what do you think of that?
I'd say that definitely shows off a different style than what I'm used to hearing from Billy Idol. More punk, like you would mention, like punk rock side to him. You know,
yeah, he was like 23 there.
Wow.
Hey.
I actually quite like that side of him, you know. It shows off a different aspect of his voice that I never really imagined him in, and I really quite liked it, actually. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I listened to this from a comp, but I'm always looking for a copy of that record. I can never find it. I do like Billy Idol. I would honestly say Billy Idol is like one of my favorite singers. He's just a lot of fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you guys going to take off?
Yeah, man. I appreciate you having us on. It means a
Well,
lot
come back when you got that CD and we'll play it some more.
Absolutely.
And one more time, this is Darren from Theater of Malum. What does Malum mean?
So Malum means evil in Latin. And funny enough, how the band name came to be is we were, for our 7th grade talent show, our first ever show, we're like, okay, we don't have a band name. What do we want to do? So we're like, okay, Bruce, our drummer, came up with Theater of, from the Motley Crue album, Theater of Pain.
Right.
We're like, okay, theater of something. We're like, okay, let's look up Latin words, because I remember, like, Nirvana means, like, peace and some sort of Buddhist thing. And I'm like, all right, let's see scrolling down what you can find, and Malum came up, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's kind of cool. So Theater of Malum, we're like, all right, it's kind of silly, but we'll go with it for now. And then we never changed it. So now that's who we are now, and I'm proud to say that.
That's a good story.
Absolutely, I agree.
So your CD, first CD. Now, have you ever released anything at all before?
We had a couple demos up on YouTube and whatnot from our first recording sessions, but nothing official. This is our first actual official music of really representing who we are.
Good. Well, I'm glad you got a CD coming out. I'm glad you made it this far.
Thank you.
And you have to come back and tell me how the CD release party went.
Absolutely, I'd love to.
How big of a place is it? It's a brewery. How many people do you think they hold there?
Pretty big capacity we got, 500 plus people and whatnot.
Oh, cool.
Ticket sales are pretty good, I would say. We're really happy with how it's coming along and really excited for the 25th to see how it turns out. This is our first time, like, really putting on a show, not by ourselves. We have a lot of people behind us and a lot of sponsors behind us helping us out. But our first time where we're really putting on the show firsthand and whatnot, and not just being asked by a promoter to play at a certain thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I'm proud of you. We're all proud of you here at Valley Free Radio. You're probably the most successful person to come out of the station.
Well, I appreciate it, man.
To be honest. Okay, well, we're going to play some music. This is the Stranglers doing their cover of Walk On By. One of my favorite covers ever. And we'll be back in a little bit. Thanks a lot.